Hello. I want to tell you a quick story about something that happened to me in this past week that was just amazing. And so um, it really blew my mind. I've been taking a product now for 13 years. It's called BioCell Collagen. It's put out by this company, Modere. When I first started taking it 13 years ago, it was called Juiceroo, but Modere bought the company and they make the product now the same way it was always made with very high standards, incredible ingredients. And I kind of cut back. I cut back because I wanted to share my 2 bottles a month with a friend of mine to help her. And so I cut back to 1 bottle a month for several months. Well, all of a sudden, a week ago, I had a back pain that was so severe, I could barely stand it. I had trouble getting out of a chair. I had trouble bending over. I had trouble sleeping. It was like a knife going through my lower back, right beside my spinal column. It was a muscle, but it was just absolutely intense. So I was really getting worried about what I was going to do about it. I went to check out yoga classes. Physical therapy was recommended to me by a doctor. The doctor said the only thing you can do is use a heating pad or Advil or something like that. That didn't help much because the pain was still there no matter what I did. I didn't even use those things. But in the mail, I got my 2 bottles and I started taking it again because I hadn't taken it for 2 weeks. And I took 2 shots a day. I just take a little shot of it in the morning. And now I'm taking one in the evening again because I didn't take it for several months. And my body started going back to its old self that thinks it's an old person. You know, when you're in your 70s, a lot of people have these aches and pains and problems moving. And I didn't have any of that until I cut back on this product. Now I'm back on it and I'm going to be taking 2 bottles a month. It's called Life, the one I like. They also make one called Skin, they make one called Beauty, Joint. You know, they have all these different names, but it's BioCell collagen. It's made out of collagen, hyaluronic acid, um, resveratrol, I think, is in this one, which is very good for your arteries. But it makes you look and feel younger. You don't have your aches and pains, and you can function and you feel like a human being again once you take this. I talked to a friend of mine who's also been on it as long as me, and she said, "Oh, yeah." She said, Your body really kind of craves these ingredients as you get older. And when you cut back or stop taking it, you might have to go on some kind of pain medication, which you don't want to do. Forget it. I'm just not into any of that. So I'm back on this Modere. There's a link below. It's an incredible product. If you feel like you need something to fight back against old age and not feeling as well as you'd like to, this is the ticket. I just proved it to myself by cutting back for 3 months. And what happened? All of a sudden, I was back to being like an old person. It totally can rejuvenate and make you feel fabulous. So check it out. There's a link below.